What up, homies? The adventure today is a little bit different. I'm traveling to Boston, but instead of driving, I'm taking a flight finally. And well, after 7 hours on the plane, I've got sore legs, got a kink in my neck. But hey, at least I didn't have to drive, right? Ah, yes. And of course, I'm greeted with that East Coast weather. It got stormy as soon as I arrived, but that's okay because my friend Wendi actually came to pick me up at the airport, so it was a quick ride to her place. The whole reason for this trip was just to visit my friend Wendi, who I used to work with. She was a lab tech at my lab, and now she's off in grad school.
It's like this. Like, I feel like in OB there's like a lot of like different kind of stuff. Like, everything's.
You still say the word like you're a Californian.
I am so dumb.
And since the minute I arrived, all we did was basically eat food, hang out, and eat some more food.
This one is good, but I haven't tried it, so we're gonna each have one and a half.
And a fair warning, this entire video is just me hanging out with some really awesome people, eating and visiting random parts of Boston. So please do join us if that's something that's interesting to you.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
She wasn't kidding. The food in Boston was amazing. The people in Boston were great. And yeah, I rate Boston 10 out of 10.
Wow, you actually are really pretty. Hi. Oh, hey! He's trying to meet with her! Oh, there were two? Yeah! Get it on! I should have.
Yo, I know this isn't my usual content, but if you do enjoy these random travel videos, make sure you like and subscribe. That way you can get to see some more of them. And like I said, we ate a lot, so of course I'm going to show off and cook for them.
Real close.
Real close.
Auto Bauer in Boston.
I'm making these ladies some authentic tacos too. And then we'll have pizza tomorrow.
Ah, yeah, look at that sizzle. Man, I'm telling you, your boy can cook.
Should I not put this one on?
And of course, with a good meal, we had to have some beers. Alright, let's call it a night, because Wendi has work for me in the morning.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Where are we going, Wendi?
We're going to Plum Island. We're going to Mash.
If there's anything you should know about me is I am a sucker for street art. So I was really delighted to see that everywhere we went there was really cool street art. At least in the big city part of Boston. But we weren't in the big city for very long. We came out to the outskirts to try to find this salt marsh where Wendi's working these days. And I gotta say, this looks like some old Victorian stuff. I'd never been to this part of the country, so I was just excited to see all of this. It was beautiful.
Got the Jeep Renegade out here? What? Damn, that's a good car for this type of area when it snows.
Alright, I'm not going to try to explain Wendi's work because I'll definitely butcher it, but she's a student at UMass Boston in Jared Burns' lab, so she's an ecologist, and she's basically looking at two different types of grasses. I believe one's a native and one's an invasive, and she's basically looking at their competition and how they'll fare with things like climate change and sea level rise and all that. But like I said, I'll try not to butcher her work.
Wait, which one is which?
This is the pork grass.
And to be honest, without getting into the nitty-gritty details of Wendy's project, when it comes to salt marshes, we usually focus on the health of the marsh and the estuaries, as they are really important ecosystems. They promote biodiversity, they reduce erosion, they help protect the coastline from things like natural disasters, storms, heavy wave action. And so understanding how they'll fare with things like climate change is important, because losing a healthy salt marsh means we lose a ton of different ecosystem services. I mean, just changing something like the morphology of the landscape changes how animals use it. Like these small fish are using it as a nursery. And even though it might look dirty in a lot of places, some animals thrive here, and what's dirty to us might not be dirty to them. We're worried about things like, human-introduced pollutions and things like that. And of course, as a self-proclaimed leader of the snail gang, I had to, stop when I spotted all these little snails. I think these are from the genus Littorina, and yeah, they're really beautiful. Oh yeah, we also spotted the shell of a horseshoe crab. I've never seen one in person, so this was pretty cool. Oh yeah, so then Wendy promised me she could take me to another spot on the other side of the marsh where apparently I would find a lot more snails, so let's go check that out. Nice, she was not bluffing. Alright, that's enough salt marsh for today. Let's get out of here and see what else this adventure brings us.
I looked through the duck hair face.
Honestly, not having any plans and just hanging out with Wendy is all the entertainment anyone could possibly need.
Wow, I love hiking. Oh my god, look at that tree. Oh my god.
And we're a couple of coastal marine ecologists, so of course we found ourselves at the beach yet again, looking at seaweeds and whatever else was there. And this was around the time when I brought up Mac Dre and introduced Mariah to the hyphy movement, which led to some craziness. Here, just check it out. Watch as one of them introduces the next one, who introduces the next one, who introduces the next one to the good old hyphy movement.
Why didn't you break it down and do the part? Alright. I just want to get this over there. Did Wendi teach this to you? Wendi and Ray were part of it. Interesting. Sounds made up. You jump out of the car. And then you go that way and you ran it.
Well, we hopped back in the car and went out for one last night. It was a fun weekend, and just enjoy the rest of it with me, and then I have to go back to work.
I don't want them, no, get them all off me. Say that for L, she'll cause a scene. 4 cars deep, we'll come through on a late night. Chicken spot, wings and fries, we call that a day night. Lights on, so out, I don't have no stage fright. Knew that I was built for this forever, ever, ever. 10 times 10, all my friends, we ride Beamers, we ride Benz. 10 times 10, all my friends, this for real.